Hello, my lovely students. How are you all? Hope all of you are doing well. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the divisibility rule of different numbers. Without any actual division, easily we can find out this number is divisible by 2, 3 or 4 or 5 or any other numbers, right? So without further delay, let's get started. So today we will discuss divisibility rule up to 11, okay, and it starts from 2. So first divisibility rule of 2. It's very easy, divisibility rule of 2. Actually, if the unit place digit or the ones place digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then that number should be divisible by 2, right? So here I take two examples. First one 7496. So we have to focus only on the unit place or the ones place digit. See what is there? 6. So definitely this number is divisible by 2, right? Now take the second example 956302. Now only focus on this one, on the unit place or ones place digit. There is 2. So definitely this number also divisible by 2. Now our next one is divisibility rule of 3. What we need to do? Just without any division, we can easily tell that number is divisible by 3. How we can tell that? Just we need to do one thing. We have to add all the digits of a given number. Suppose we have to plus these all digits. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12, right? So 12 is divisible by 3. So without further delay, we can tell this number should be divisible by 3. So 3 plus 2 plus 7. Now the 12 is coming from there, the result is 12. So 12 is divisible by 3. So as the same way, the number should be also divisible by 3, right? Now the next next example, 1 plus 0 plus 9, 10 plus 3, 13. So 13 is not divisible by 3. So that's why this number should not be divisible by 3, okay? 1 plus 0 plus 9 plus 3. What is coming from there? 13. So 13 is not divisible by 3. So that's why this number also 1093 given number, that one also is not divisible by 3. Now we'll discuss the divisibility rule of 4. So what is divisibility rule of 4? Just we have to focus only the last two digits of a given number. If the last two digits is divisible by 4, then that number, particular that number should be divisible by 4. Okay, and another condition is also there, that if the last two digits is 0, double 0 is there, then that number should be divisible by 4, right? So I have taken two examples over here, 972 and the second example is 700. So just we need to focus on the last two digits. So 72 can be divisible by 4. Right? If you have any confusion, then you can divide the last two numbers. Right? So I am taking another example. Suppose a number is 6, 9, 5, 7, 3, 2. Right? So without taking the full number, just we have to take the last two digits, that is 32. Right? Then 32 is divisible by 4. So definitely this number should be divisible by 4. Right? I hope all of you understood. And another condition is that if the last two digits is 0. So see, in 700, the last two digits is 0. So that number should be divisible by 4. So this one, 972, 700 and also this number divisible by 4. Right? So now our next one, that is divisibility rule of 5. So just 5 is very simple one. Just we have to give focus on the ones place or unit place digit. If the ones place or unit place digit is 0 or 5, then that number should be divisible by 5. Right? So I have taken two examples over here. The first one 97830. So without any calculation, we have to focus only the ones place or unit place. There is 0. So that number should be divisible by 5. Right? Now the next one 21905. So we have to give focus at the unit place. There is 5. So that number should be divisible by 5. Right? It's very easy. So let's move on to the next part, that is divisibility rule of 6. So students, now I'll discuss the divisibility rule of 6. It's very important one. Just listen to me carefully. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, right? Both 2 and 3. If the condition they fulfill, then we can say that particular number divisible by 6, otherwise it's not, right? So first take example 1, 2, 5, 6. So is this number divisible by 2? Yes, this number is divisible by 2. Easily we can find out. We have to give focus on the unit place. There is 6. So that number should be divisible by 2. This one is divisible by 2. But what about this one? Is this number divisible by 3? So we have to add all the digits of this number. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6. What we are getting from there? 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 2, 13 plus 1. 14. So 14 is not divisible by 3, right? So that's why this number cannot be divisible by 6, right? I hope all of you understood. The number should be divisible by both 2 and 3 individually. Then that number should be divisible by 6, otherwise it's not. This number is divisible by 2, but this number is not divisible by 3. That's why we can't say that this number is divisible by 6. Right? So this number is not divisible by 6. Right? Now take the second example. 1, 3, 6, 8. This number is divisible by 2. Yes, this number is divisible by 2. Why? There is 8 at the unit place. This number is divisible by 2. Now let's find out this number is divisible by 3 or not. Just we have to plus all the digits. 18 is coming. So 18 is divisible by 3. So this number is divisible by 3. Right? I hope all of you understood this. Now students, we will discuss the divisibility rule of 7. Divisibility rule of 7 and 11, both of this is very important, right? So listen to me carefully. I am discussing this divisibility rule of 7. Okay. So what we need to do for divisibility rule of 7, just we have to take the last digit of a given number. I have taken two numbers over here. The first one 1955 and the second one 651. So first take only the last digit. What is there? 5. Now the last digit multiply with 2. I have already written over here, right? So 5 2s are 10. Now subtract this 10 from rest of the number except this 5. We can't take this one. This number, rest of the numbers, from there we have to subtract 10 from it. So if we subtract 10 from it, what we are getting from here? 185, right? Now take this one also. Again take the last digit of that number, that is 5. 5 2s are 10. Again subtract this 10 from rest of the numbers, 18 from 18. So what we are getting from there? We are getting 8 from there. So 8 is not divisible by 7. So that's why this number 1955, this number is not divisible by 7, right? Now the second example 651 takes the last digit, that is 1. Multiply it with 2. Then subtract this 2 from rest of the number, that's from the 65. So if we subtract 2 from 65, what we are getting from there? 63. So 63 comes in the table of 7. So that number should be divisible by 7. So this 651 divisible by 7, but 1955 is not divisible by 7. Right? I hope all of you understood the rule of 7. It's very important. It's a teacher's favorite one. The rule of 7 and also the rule of 11. Now the next one, divisibility rule of 8. So what is divisibility rule of 8? Just we have to give focus on the last 3 digits of a given number. If the last 3 digit is divisible by 8, then we can say that number should be divisible by 8. I have taken 2 examples over here. First one is 93512. So we have to give focus on the last 3 digits 512. So this one 512 should be divisible by 8. It's 8 cube. So this number is divisible by 8. Now the next one, that is 2640. So this number also 8 is a 64 and 0. So 640 should be divisible by this number, also divisible by 8. So if you have any confusion with the last 3 digits, if this number or last 3 digits is divisible by 8 or not, then you can divide these 3 digits only without taking the full numbers, right? So without taking the full number, just you have to take the last 3 digits and then you can divide this one. If you have any confusion, then if this number is divisible by 8, then the total number should be divisible by 8, right? Let's move on to the next part of it, that is rule of 9. So the rule of 9 is same with the rule of 3, right? So for this one, the divisibility rule of 9, what we need to do? We have to add all the digits of a given number. If the result, the divisible by 9, then that number should be divisible by 9, right? So I have taken two examples over here. 8514 plus all the digits 8 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4. What we are getting from there? 4 plus 1 5, 5 5 10 plus 8 18. So 18 is divisible by 9. So that number also divisible by 9, right? Now the next one, 5886 plus all the digits 5 plus 8 13, 13 plus 8 21, 21 plus 6, what we are getting from there? 27. So 27 is divisible by 9. So that number also divisible by 9, right? Now move on to the next one of it, that is rule of 10. So students, the rule of 10 is very easy. Just we need to focus on the unit place or ones place digit. If the unit place or ones place digit is 0, then that number should be divisible by 10. It's very easy. Suppose I have taken one example, 639210. We have to give focus on it. There is the last digit is 0. So that number should be divisible by 10, right? Now the second example, 2856. There is 6. It is not divisible by 10. So students, now we reach at the last part of our video, and this one is divisibility rule of 11. It's very important and you can say the teacher's favorite one. So what we need to do, just listen to me very carefully. It's very important one. That what we need to do, for this given number, I have taken this given number, that is 4598. Just first we have to mark as 1 2 3 4 like this way, right? From right hand side to left hand side. So I am marking this one is at the first position, so I have taken 1. Then 9 is at the second position, so I am writing as a 2, then 3, and then number 4. Now listen to me carefully. What I have written here, we have to find out the sum of odd place number or odd place digit. I am not telling you the odd number or even number. I am telling you the particular about the particular place, right? So we have to find the sum of odd place digits. So odd place digits. So what is odd place digits over here? So this one, 8 is at the odd place because 8 is at the first position, and the alternate one we have to take. Now the 3 one is at the third position. What number is there? There is 5. So we have to plus this odd place number is at first position or at the what place they are taking, right? So at the first position, and 5 is at the third position. So we have to plus these two digits, 5 plus 8, 13. Now what we need to do, the next one we have to take the even place digit, right? 4, and 4 is at the fourth position and 9 is at the second position. So we have to plus these two digits, 9 plus 4, that we are getting from what here? 13. So if what I have written there, sum of odd place number, so we have already calculated this one. Sum of even place number, we have also calculated this one. Then we have to subtract this result, both of this result. 13 minus 13. What we are getting from there? 0. So if we get 0 or the multiples of 11, then that number should be divisible by 11, right? So without any division, we can using this method, we can easily tell that this number is divisible by 11, right? So 4598, this number should be divisible by 11. So students, I have taken here a large number, that is 282216. So first thing what we need to do, we have to mark as 1 2 3 4 like this way, from right hand side to left hand side. 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Then we have to give focus on the odd place digits. This one at the third position, and at the fifth position is 8. So you have to plus this 8 plus 2 plus 6. What we are getting from there? 16 we are getting from there, right? Now we have to plus the even place digits. So 1 is there, plus at the fourth position there is 2, plus at the sixth position there is 2. So plus all this one, 2 to 4 plus 1, 5. So now we calculate this one, the sum of odd place digits and the sum of even place digits. Then what we need to do, we have to subtract the result, 16 minus 5. So if we minus 16 minus 5, what we are getting from there? 11. So what we have, I have already told you that if the result is 0 or multiples of 11, so that number should be divisible by 11, right? So this number also divisible by 11. Why? Because we are getting 11 as our result, right? It's a multiple of 11. So this number also divisible by 11. So students, I hope all of you understood today's class and enjoyed today's class. So see you in the next class, students. Bye. And that is for today. And if you have any query, then let me know in the comment section below. Bye. That is for today.